Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. I'm not even going to try and keep up to what day this is because I've recorded a couple of these out of sequence now and a couple backed up in storage just in case I don't feel like recording these videos one day, which is very likely to happen. So today in my world is Monday and it is currently about 4:30 in the morning, and boy oh boy oh boy was it a bloody challenge to get out of bed this morning. This old noggin was rattling through every single excuse it had to try to get my body to stay in bed. Tired, exhausted, all of those things. It was like, you've put in enough work, you've done enough, you deserve another day of rest. A couple hours extra sleep, because if I go back to sleep, I can, the alarm goes off at 3:58 technically. Alarm goes off at 3:58. I can reset it for 6 o'clock and then still well and truly have enough time to get out of bed, have a shower, get dressed for work, have breakfast, all of that, and then still leave and be early to work. So yeah, mind came up with all of the excuses, but didn't let it happen. I just, after laying in there for a few minutes, really contemplating it, I just shut up and got up, and here we are. So pre-workout is just starting to kick in, so we'll see how that goes. Should hopefully wake me up and get me ready for work. Ready for gym. But what I wanted to do today was talk about fears. Being Monday, I really want to do Monday fear journaling. Hopefully, no. Just trying to swap hands, and I just went upside down for a second, so that's fine. Monday fear journaling. What I am fearful of today. What's coming up for me is me being fearful of not being as good as what I think I am. So not being good enough to be able to achieve the things that I want to achieve, or the things that I'm setting out to achieve. Am I as good of a person as I potentially think I am? Or is it my inner narcissist and psychopath, technically, that then makes me think I'm better than I actually am? Now, I don't truly believe that, but that is a thought that crosses my mind quite a bit. I contemplate whether I'm a psychopath, whether I'm a sociopath, whether I'm a narcissist. All of these things, they all cross my mind. And the fact that they cross my mind and I contemplate it and I dwell on them probably means that I'm not. Or am I that good at pretending that I am not those things, even when I am those things, that I've developed this empathy that doesn't actually exist? It's just this construct of my ego to make it look like I am not those things. Anyway, these are the fun battles that I have inside my head, and that's my big fear though. Is am I good enough? Am I truly good enough to do everything that I say that I'm going to do and achieve and be in this world? And that weighs you down. Like, that's that negative self-talk. I was talking about that last week. That is that negative self-talk, and that's why we do these things like this right now, is where I get to talk it out and contemplate it, work through it, and then we make it out the other side. But we do need to hash these things out and actually think about them. Even though I say that it's bad for us to think about, what we call ourselves and whatever else, but if you don't, if you do think this, regardless of whether you talk it out, whether it's coming up in your thoughts, in your emotions, in your feelings, then it's going to impact you. by actually talking about it, you're not necessarily manifesting it, because it's kind of already manifested, because you've already enveloped the energy to put into it. Pre-work's definitely kicked in. That was fast. But it's technically already manifested, because something that you feel, something like that, it's already manifesting. Manifestation is in work. So do not fear that talking about these things is going to make them manifest, because it's kind of already there. And talking it out, if you can do this, if you can record yourself on video whilst talking about your fears and what you are fearful of, that is an incredibly powerful tool. Talk to yourself, say, I am fearful of, or maybe say, I have fear around. Might be a better way of doing it. That way you're not manifesting the I am. So if that makes you feel better. I have fear around, I have fear based on, I have fear, blah, blah, blah. Not, I am fear. Big difference, big difference. Anyhow, that is it. Mostly fearful today of the fact that I'm not good enough, or I may not be good enough to achieve the things that I want to achieve, and be the things that I want to be, and do the things that I want to do. But dedication, I will get there. It's a bloody stunning little morning down here. Sun is definitely starting to rise much earlier. I mean, it's just on 4:30 and already starting to see some sunlight poking up. But that's it for now. What are you fearful of? Do you think you have the capacity to do one of these videos? If you do, I'm very interested to hear how it goes. If you are going to pick it up as a practice, do it every single day. Try it for 2 weeks. Whether you write them out, which is great. Obviously, big advocate of writing. But there's something different about recording yourself on one of these videos and actually talking to yourself about your fears. Weird level of like objectivity that you can put into things when you do that. You're kind of removing yourself out of that situation, talking about it in maybe a little bit of a third person way, because you try and talk to someone else, but that someone else is you. Anyway, very therapeutic, very cathartic. Give it a go. I'm keen to hear if you do it, and then what your sort of outcomes are from it as well. Anyhow, these pre-workout ones generally go for a bit longer. Picking up a pattern there. But that's it. Anyway, signing off. Someone's just arrived at the gym, so I'm going to go upstairs and chew their ear off for a bit. Hope you guys have a bloody splendid day, as always. And I hope it is a rip snorter wherever you are. And until the next video, I will catch you later. And as always, much love and namaste.